Hello. And we're going to wait for Carly to start up her watch party. She's just waiting for something to pop. Why isn't it not popping? Oh, there we go.
You can start talking.
Okay, now she's got a watch party set
You
up.
can start talking.
I need
you're
permission
sitting there
to.
in awkward silence. Like,
I'm looking and they know.
Let's see who's active.
So, somebody just came on board other than Carly.
Oh my gosh, Robin.
Robin, hi Robin. Robin's one of my friends.
Hi Robin.
So today is the 2nd of September. Happy Labor Day, everybody. I hope everybody had a happy, healthy, and safe Labor Day. And to anybody who is down in the wake of...
Hi, Stephanie. Can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Okay, Carly, Stephanie. For anybody who's in the wake of Dorian over there, please stay safe. Please. All right.
I thought it was Dory.
Dory. Whoever the...
Whatever name is.
Yeah, the hurricane that's being a pain in the butt for everybody down south.
Yeah, I heard Disney World's gonna be shutting down probably tomorrow.
This is a national emergency.
Yeah.
So it's 9/2. We are still in week 0. Can you believe Friday?
Hold up.
Uh-oh.
There we go. I had to.
You had to.
I had to.
Friday is going to... Stop rotating the camera.
I'm not the one holding the selfie stick! Oh my gosh, already 6 texts in how many times? How much? Over the past 2 minutes, I've gotten 6 texts. 8 texts!
Carly, focus. So today's Monday and the walk starts on... Friday. Very good.
Friday.
So we are remembering at 4 days out, we are remembering mile 4.
Every time we go live.
Probably because I'm such a weird host. I don't know. So anyway, Carly, who's day 4?
A person.
That's very disrespectful.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got lost. I blinked out. Michael is sponsoring mile 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, mile 4 in honor of Alice.
And we had a contribution yesterday from Jamie. Thank you very much, Jamie. We can talk about Jamie's. We can talk about Jamie's miles when those come up. But thank you to Jamie, because what we've done is we've lowered in total the goal to 4,600. And if you notice on this Facebook page, I lowered it to 23, so that we know exactly when I hit my 23, so that we can close down the fundraising on this page and open it up on Carly's. But a total of, thank you to Jamie's contribution, we have $4,509 to go for the total for both of us to be able to walk next year in August. So what can you tell me about what's going on? You see me packing over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're supposed to limit
Her suitcase is bulging.
Yeah, we're supposed to limit ourselves to one 35-pound filled bag. I haven't even gotten in most of my toiletries.
Her suitcase is more bulging than my Skills USA suitcase was. And I had a lot more to pack that weekend.
Well, and it's not even like to look good or anything, but you need extra socks. You want, clean, what's for before and after the walk.
Hey, I have a question.
What?
Have you tried rolling your clothes?
No.
We'll
give that a try.
Life hack, if you roll your clothing and plan your outfits ahead of time, or just roll your clothing and put it in the suitcase properly, after it's rolled, leave more space in your suitcase.
I better try that.
I told you this when we went to Disney last year.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. I rolled my clothing, and you're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm rolling my clothing to make more room. And you're like, oh, cool.
Okay.
You forgot that?
Old people said in.
Hi, Josh. You,
I can't. Joshua. I got Joshua watching again.
Uh-huh.
He must enjoy this comedic routine that is Carly and I.
I'm turning off my Do Not Disturb now, just so that in case I get a text.
So, how did you spend your Labor Day?
We spent...
As I
so
get
sorry.
smacked.
I'm so sorry. I love you.
I love you too. So how did you spend your Labor Day?
Watching Criminal Minds from about like 9 o'clock to noon. And then I took a shower. And then we went to Panera to meet up with someone.
And they ran out of bagels and stuff. Can you believe it?
They basically were out of food. So we decided to then turn around and head to Heavenly. And we were there till like 3 o'clock.
They were low on stuff, but there's a difference between low and
not having stuff at all.
Exactly.
So,
can you're dangerous.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I have pointy elbows, so. And
this is why she runs the cameras, and I'm on.
I have like a bump here and like a bump here on my elbow, so I'm even more dangerous on this elbow than I am on this one. So like, yeah.
Put your.
I got pointy elbows. Like they're like, woo.
Let's.
They're like pencils, like
Carly. Carly.
What?
Let's stay on point.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have my blank shoes with me. Get it?
Yeah, that's pretty good, considering. Here's one for the oldies out there. Doing the laundry, and we use nets for certain things. And I said, I don't have all the nets. And she said, I have a net downstairs that I have to bring the wash.
I said, I have a net downstairs. I didn't say I have a net. That's that. I put a space between A and net. Space.
And
And
I told her to bring Miss Funicello upstairs. She has no clue. She's hitting herself.
That hurt.
Well, stop hitting yourself.
Oh, who's watching? Hi, Kristen. Who's Kristen?
Hi, Kristen. Kristen's another friend of mine from high school.
Hi, Kristen.
You can watch. You can watch us just be stupid. So maybe we shouldn't have done the headbands because she's like blinging around. We try to use these headbands when we do fundraisers. Carly, enough with the headbanging, please.
That's fine.
It's fun, yeah.
Ow.
And because we are opening mile 17 up again in 2020 to anybody who wants, in addition to their own mile. Jamie was the first person to sign on for mile 17, and
I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. I don't know what's going on. I slept until 9 o'clock today?
if not later.
No.
And mile 17 again is going to be reserved for Stephanie. 8 plus 9 equals 17, which is how we come to the number 17. So mile 17, if you haven't signed on to mile 17 for 2019, let me know. I'll just make sure that your name is on for mile 17 for this year. And then if you make a contribution, or not if, when you make a contribution for 2020, which you can do at this time, you put in who you want for your mile sponsored. But if you also want to add your name to mile 17, just let me know. That's open to anybody who wants to be added, but I'm not going to automatically add people to mile 17. That's a personal decision. So we've got a bunch going on. Tomorrow is the first day of school. Yaki starts middle school, and Munch is going to be a junior, and she's supposed to, she believes, start shop week for all week. Oh, God.
What happened?
Tomorrow's the first day of school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're going to be a junior, and you believe tomorrow's going to be the start of week A.
Tomorrow's an A week, yeah.
Yep, which means you're in shop all week, no academics. And then next week...
Hopefully Mr. Burns will be easy and not have to worry about getting a homework.
You realize that's now on video and anybody can send this?
I'm not saying anything mean. It's just hopes and wishes.
Hopes and wishes.
Good hopes and wishes.
And then we start dance again tomorrow.
No?
No, tomorrow's cheer.
Tomorrow's cheer, Wednesday's dance, Thursday is...
I'm not home. I go to
I
Boston
go home.
and...
I go home on Thursday. Friday... Oh, maybe I can order something for Zachary and I. Like a pizza or something?
No.
No?
No.
Friday, I possibly have a game, I think.
We don't know with the whole Triple E thing going on.
Stupid mosquitoes.
That they're supposed to be limiting time.
I told you I never liked nature, and there's a reason why. Nature sucks.
Nature doesn't suck.
Nature sucks.
They're with the whole Triple E thing going on in Massachusetts. They've asked the high school sports teams to limit their times so that they are off the field by 7. Is that what it is?
Yes. So you have to be off the field by 7 o'clock. So for home games, it's not bad, only because like it's a home game.
There.
You can figure that out. Like the teams are already there for school, so it's just like you're just changing it in your uniform right after school. But for away games, it's harder because you have to work with the other schools too, and it's not like you can have a football game without another team. So.
And Thursday I go to work, and then I go to the hotel.
I gotta vibrate.
It's not my fault.
Josh, tell your brother I say hi. I texted his brother earlier, and then I just got the response. Like, if you're with your brother, let him know that I'm like live right now and can't respond right now on her rule. Okay.
What is the
Chill.
issue? Carly is playing with the camera. It was
I
fine.
don't like this.
Well, it was fine. What are you playing with?
It was tilted.
Well, I'm trying to make it so that we're both in the picture.
Well, we are. Half my face isn't in the picture, and we're all set.
My vault. So Thursday I'm going to check into the hotel. We don't do camping anymore with the 3-day. We do hotels. They actually found out that it was cheaper to limit the number of walkers and to do a standardized hotel blocks, within a few hotels. And we have to double up on rooms and stuff. And to do it that way, then to have campsites moving all over the place. So I'm going to be at the Revere Hotel. And I guess they have more walkers than they expected for Boston. Or Boston happens to be like one of the high areas. Komen hasn't been in Boston for like 6 years. So there are going to be a lot of people. So if you work in Boston, near Back Bay or near the parks, we're supposed to be like exiting the hotel 7:30-ish, roughly. So you might want to stay out of that area, just for your own safety. And we're then going to hit the ground running. We did talk yesterday about the route, and we're going to, on Monday and Friday, day 1, we're going into Cambridge. What in the world?
Having like the advice.
Advice?
Sorry.
I vault.
I had a word block.
So.
No, because I was thinking request, and I'm like, that's not the word. And I'm like, it's a P word. No, it's not. It's an A word. What's the word? Advice.
Can you believe this is my child?
You're welcome.
Sometimes
I was late to being born. I'll never be late again.
I planned for you to be late.
What do you mean you planned for me?
I know that I was late, and usually you can tell by...
That's rude. I like being early or on time.
Well, not for nothing, but sometimes...
I have the choice.
No, you
I'm
don't.
the one that decides when I want to...
In any event, so...
class ruined me.
My fault. So it's going to be an interesting few days because I check into the hotel on Thursday. Friday we go into the Cambridge area. Saturday we're going to go out into the Needham area. Sunday we stay in Boston more. Monday I'm getting my mammogram. What a time to get a mammogram. I'll be already sore and everything. So I get to turn it into pancake first thing Monday morning.
I love that.
You tell me that once you've had your first mammogram.
Never gonna happen.
Yes, it is.
Why? That sounds like it hurts.
It does, but
Then why are you making me do it?
Well, I'm not going to make you do anything until you're in your 30s.
So I can easily say no.
That's the whole point of this. Early detection for breast cancer.
Exactly.
Mammograms are important. Get your mammogram every year if you're at that point where your doctor says to get your mammogram every year. If you're at that point that you're being told to get an MRI every year.
Get it.
Get it. I, even with all my huge needle phobias, still get my MRI. Next year I found out...
You have to get a needle for an MRI?
For a breast MRI you do. Because they end up... it's kind of gross, but you have to get it done. Towards the tail end, what they do is they... I don't know what the liquid is, but they pump some liquid into you that helps. That's why you need the needle. It's an intravenous thing.
Nope, not doing it.
Well,
not doing it.
Early
I still haven't gotten my money for those 3 shots you made me get.
Carly, you have to be at a really high risk rate. And the point of walking and raising funds
to make sure you don't have to do it.
Is in the hopes of when you get to the point of where you might be more at risk age-wise, because where my grandmother had it,
Mm-hmm.
and my mother had some sort of ovarian cancer, and I'm on a high watch.
Did you not put a filter on your thing?
What do you mean? Oh, it went away. You must have hit the wrong button. Oh, well.
No.
Carly, leave it be. It's okay.
Hey, I'm sorry.
And because they are watching something from me, the only thing positive that's a negative that showed up is I tested negative for the BRCA gene. It's a good thing that I tested negative for the BRCA gene. Because that...
When you said the only thing positive, that ended up being a negative. I was very confused.
Yeah, well, you want to be negative for when it comes to bad genes. So I was lucky I tested negative to the BRCA gene that is prevalent in Ashkenazic Jews. And so because I tested negative...
Who's the 4th person?
I don't know. They didn't come on board. Now 3. Because I tested negative, unless something's up with your father that we're completely and utterly aware of, you don't have it. You can't have it. And children, grandchildren, etc. can't have it. So if you're at risk, if they tell you to do these things, get the tests, get the mammograms, and the whole point of supporting the Walk Now is in the hopes that when our kids get to be at an age where they need to start really worrying about this stuff, perhaps maybe we will have found a cure so that they don't have to go through the same stuff that we have to go through for testing, that we have to go through for treatment if we find that there's something going on. Because I did the genetic testing, they now know where things are genetically that they're watching already physically. so that they have the information they need in case they find out that whatever the genetic, whatever you want to call it, defect is the best word I can, alteration of the gene is going on with me personally. Once they figure it out, if it's benign, well, we're good. If it's not benign, they can pull me in and make sure that, I'm handled as quickly as possible. Because again, early detection is key. And money raised by Komen not only goes towards research, but it also goes to help women who are currently, and men, who are currently fighting breast cancer, because too many times these treatments are extremely expensive, even with private health insurance, and people should never have to, choose between getting treatment and buying groceries. That is something that should never be a choice that you have to make.
I really do have an RBF.
So, yeah, wrong time to have noticed that.
I'm sorry.
So helping us raise money for 2020 so that we can both walk, provides that sort of assistance so that people can not only get their treatment, but also not have to worry about rides to treatment, not have to worry as much about groceries, and just incidentals to live while they go through everything. So what do we know? We know early detection is key.
Mm-hmm.
We know no matter how scary or gross mammograms might be, we get them done.
Yes.
And we also know that if you're being put into another level, like MRIs, and you have to get over things like fear of intravenous needles, which I now know I need to go to the hospital first, have the IV nurse put that in, and then...
You have to get a needle in your arm?
Yeah, an IV needle.
Like, in?
Yeah.
Completely?
Yeah, well, they put it, I can't show it, but here I can use you. An IV needle.
Like, in your arm completely, like,
yes.
Underneath the skin,
well,
like, the whole needle is underneath.
It's just enough so that they can, but I have to get over it, and,
Oh, gosh. Okay, we're good.
We're good, but because of my issues, and I have very bad veins, and very thin veins, I have to go to the hospital going forward. Get it inserted by a surgical nurse.
And then have it...
And then drive over to Danvers.
That's how it works. Now I know that.
Well, God willing, we do this enough. We raise enough funds. Komen has the money that they need for research. And maybe when you get to the age, that questions might arise, then maybe you won't have to worry about the things that I have to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we'll ask, please donate for our 2020 walk at this point. If you gave for 2019 this year, let me know who your employer is. You might be eligible for a matching gift that we can then apply to possibly 2020. So if you gave $25 this year, we can double that up if your employer does a matching gift. But regardless, and if it's your husband instead of you who like Kristen, I don't know if you're still on board, but, if it isn't your employer, Mike, might have. So, like, Jamie's husband is the one, but it's the family who gave. It's not necessarily Jamie who has a matching gift. So I told her that I know of it, and told her how, he could get the matching gift involved. But we're going to sign off now. We're 4 days out, Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we're T-4 and holding.
T-10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I promise she's not on drugs. She's not drunk.
I didn't get to do that yesterday. I forgot to do it.
Yes.
Hi, Kim.
So we're going to sign off now. Enjoy our little pom-poms.
No, that's not what you do. You go like that and like that.
and we'll try to look weird and funky. Follow the page when I'm walking. Oh my God. Before I sign off.
Everyone calls me iCarly. Stephanie's like, hi, iCarly. And then Kimberly goes, hi, iCarly. Hi.
I'll be posting pictures. People really have fun on these walks. Like, I've seen during it, and then I've seen pictures posted from the previous 2 walks that happened so far this year. That, you know, like you'll see gentlemen who are working it or walking it, you know, walking around with pink, you know, triple D bras on over their shirts in support. So, you know, make sure you watch the page and where I post photos and videos and go live during the walk, because you'll see it's more than just a walk. It really, really is. It's a family for 3 days, and people talk about why they walk, who they walk in memory of, who they walk in honor of. Maybe it's somebody who's currently in treatment that is walking. That is not uncommon. Somebody who's battled it and won the battle. So there's more than just raising funds and walking for 3 days. It really is a complete and utter bonding experience. So I'd love it if you can help me for 2020. Make it so that...
Help me for 2020.
Help
you
me.
for help 2020. Then help me.
For 2020. So that I can bring this nutcase with me. So that she can be around pink all day long for 3 days. Which, considering pink is her favorite color...
I have my closet color, like, organized by color. And I'm just gonna say, my pink section of the closet is the biggest. It's like the navy section, the denim section, the gray section, the white section, the black section, and the denim section combined. That's how big it is.
So we'll have plenty of pink for her to wear along the way. And
we have to get more.
Yes.
Because I don't have enough pink of what you need me to wear.
Yeah. And Saturday she's going to be taking the train in by herself for the first time. And she's going to meet me at the Revere Hotel and help cheer me in. What? Oh my God.
I need to powder before I go live. From that one. I look shiny.
So thank you for joining us for Kibbitz Time with Mommy and Munch.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Hopefully tomorrow when we go...
I'll probably be a lot less hyper and a lot more calm, I think. Because I'll be from school and then I'll get all my energy out and cheer. Can't wait! Cheer starts tomorrow. Well, kind of, sort of. It's already started. But, like, then on Friday... Woo! I am so sorry. On Friday, then we have our first game and I'm really excited. I think.
So we will see you tomorrow. Hopefully she won't be smacking me upside the head then.
Don't mean to.
And thank you for joining us for Kibbitz Time with Mommy and Munch. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.